Get a Seaside police forces have claimed that they have noted the attack in Barcelona. The warnings come after ISIS terrorists called for vehicle attacks on the West just 10 days before the Barcelona van rampage. Kyle Orton, an ISIS expert from the Henry Jackson Society, told the Daily Star Online that provincial towns in the UK are at risk from jihadi truck attacks. He added there are two factors: the geography and symbolism. The trade-off they make is either attack in a symbolic place, or maximizing casualties. Security expert Chris Phillips has said attacks on UK seaside towns are feasible, but also added ISIS's main focus is on attacking iconic sites. He said you can prevent the use of vehicles as weapons completely, but you can make it more difficult to attack certain sites. That is what we have done in the UK. But you cannot put it everywhere because there is just too much, and even then people have to cross the road. Seaside police forces have claimed that they have noted the attack in Barcelona and are working to ensure the protection of British citizens. A government spokesman said the threat from terrorism is changing, and so must our response. That is why we are reviewing our counter-terrorism strategy and powers, and why we have put extra resources into counter-terrorism. The Department for Transport is also working with the police and the vehicle rental industry to explore what more can be done to prevent the malicious use of hire vehicles. This includes looking at what more rental companies could do before an individual can hire a vehicle. We have also been working to improve protection in public spaces, including increased physical security measures at locations such as bridges and city centres, and will continue to explore every option. Daily STAR UK seaside truck terror targets Friday, August 18, 2017. Las Ramblas. After a vehicle mounted the pavement and drove towards crowds at the same time, people should not be afraid to go about their daily lives. We ask that people remain alert but not alarmed and report anything suspicious to the police. Local councils have also said they have been developing plans to prevent the threat to busy seaside promenades. Last year, former Metropolitan Police counter-terror officer David Vidicit warned the terrorism threat is poised to move into the provinces, exploiting smaller police forces. He said some of the smaller forces do not have the same resources, and having to balance a budget means they have fewer officers. There has been a culture of trying to do more with less, but that is something that can be exploited. Epa Barcelona attack. Prime suspect Musa Kabir shot dead in Cambridge. John Apter of the Police Federation's Hampshire branch also claimed rural police would be sitting ducks should terrorists launch armed attacks in such areas. 5 men were shot dead after the terror attack in Cambridge 8 hours after 13 people were killed in Las Ramblas, Barcelona. 7 people were injured in the Cambridge attack, one of whom later died. People in the car that rammed into pedestrians in Cambridge had been wearing fake suicide vests and were equipped with knives and an axe, according to officials. The twin attacks in the Catalan capital were a reaction to airstrikes in Syria, ISIS claimed, despite Spaniards refusing to take part in air bombing campaigns in 2015.